Hello everyone, am I audible? Please let me know. Hello Anuj Kumar Tiwari, welcome to Unacademy. Hello Rekha, hello Nikhil Chawla, hello Siddharth, hello Never Give Up, hello Santosh, how are you? I hope you all are good and excited as well. So let's crack the audit this time. Am I audible and clear to all of you everyone? चलो great. चलो तो बने रहना सर पूरा 1.5 hour अपने को पूरा का पूरा 600 सीरीज एलिमिनेट करना है 600 series of essays eliminate करने हैं plus some essays of 700 series if possible. I will teach you today. Okay, everyone. So every day, guys, first of all, I welcome you all to the Unacademy. I don't know, like this is my first session on the Unacademy CA Aspire YouTube channel. I am a CA final audit faculty as well as the CA intermediate audit faculty. First of all, छोटा सा brief introduction दे देता हूँ. Myself, CA Rohit Grover. I am a qualified practicing chartered accountant. Along with that, I have completed my company secretary and I am an intermediate CMA graduate as well. And I am a product of SRCC College, Delhi University. और मैं हैदराबाद में settled हूँ. I am from Hyderabad. So I'm going to take 5 to 6 sessions of audit with you guys so that I can make you ready for your examinations, everyone. Okay? ठीक है? So I'm here to take the session with you, everyone. So today we are going to have a session. Tomorrow we are going to have a session. Day after tomorrow we are not going to have a session. Why? Because you have the advanced accounts exam on 1st, right? So I will not take the session on 30th with you. So first को as and when you will come out from the examination center घर आके rest करेंगे और advanced accounts के paper के बाद exactly 9:30 we are going to meet for 2 hours again. Then the next day your auditing profession day also I'm going to meet with you, and next day your auditing exam also I'm going to be there with you. Okay, everyone? So I'll be there with you throughout your auditing profession and throughout your auditing examination. Make sure that whatever the doubts you have, make sure that whatever the queries you have, make sure that what are the plannings you want to make sure that whatever the strategies you want to make, each and everything you can discuss with me. Sir, I am having a stress. How to reduce the stress? Sir, I want to utilize the 15 minutes before the examination paper. How to utilize it to the maximum possible way? Are you getting the point? So I am going to take care of each and everything for you guys. That is my responsibility, and I'll make sure that by the time you guys will leave for the examination hall, you will say that कि आज तो auditing को crack करना ही करना है. Are you getting the point? सबके मुंह पे यही होना चाहिए, क्योंकि मेरा मानना है कि दो ही तरह की चीजें होती है, या तो इजी होती है या वेरी इजी होती है. डिफिकल्ट नाम की कुछ चीज ही नहीं होती. तुम्हारा भाई, तुम्हारा बंधु तुम्हारे सामने बैठा है, ठीक है? Treat me as your big brother, or whatever the queries, whatever the doubts, whatever the planning strategies you want, just let me know. I am there with you all. Okay? So start kariye everyone. Please let me know. Write the word yes and then we'll start immediately. Okay guys? Hello Prajwal. Hello Miss Chaudhary. How are you? Hello Santosh Panda. Every one of you. Welcome to all Unacademy. So चलो स्टार्ट करें सर. एवरीवन जल्दी जल्दी यस लिख दो सारे. सर मैंने सीए इंटरमीडिएट का ग्रुप 1 दिया था, उसमें 3 पेपर्स दे दिए, बट आज तबीयत ठीक नहीं थी इसलिए नहीं दी. सो कैन आई ऑप्ट आउट नाउ? बिकॉज कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं कि आज 2 बजे तक ही करना था मुझे. नहीं नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. लास्ट एग्जाम तक भी आप लोग ऑप्ट आउट कर सकते हैं, कोई टेंशन नहीं है. आप ऑप्ट आउट कर सकते हो कभी भी, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. कोई टाइम का पाबंदी नहीं है और कोई भी प्रूफ्स नहीं देने हैं आपको. ओके चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं. ठीक है, चलो लेट्स क्रैक इट गाइस। 600 सीरीज स्टार्ट करेंगे सर। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो मैं तुम्हें बता दूं कि whenever you talk about the CA intermediate examination, ये 3 series of standards are very important. 600 series is very important, 700 series is very important, and 500 series is very important. So before your advanced accounts day, today and tomorrow, I'm going to concentrate on 600 series, 700 series and 500 series के major important topics, ठीक है? And after that, one day we'll dedicate on the last 3 days, that is your advanced accounts day, your auditing preparation day and auditing exam day. I'll be there with you for a live marathon class. Okay, each and every concept, doubt, stress, plannings, whatever you want, will be in a position to discuss. So today what we are going to do, everyone, today we are going to discuss what 600 series. So remember one thing sir, 600 series of essays क्या है? 600 of series बोलता है using the work of others. What is 600 series? 600 series says that using the work of others. Everyone, do you all agree with me? Using the work of others. तो 600 series में 3 standards है. एक है 600, it is 610 and it is 620. 610 is revised, therefore I'm going to use the word called R in the bracket. So what is 600? Using the work of another auditor. Using the work of which auditor? Another auditor. So what is 610? Sir, using the work of internal auditor, right or not? So what is 620? Using the work of expert. Using the work of expert. If you are all are crystal clear, write the word CC. ठीक है sir, please guide for IPCC as well. Yes, this session is for both old syllabus as well as the new syllabus. ओल्ड सिलेबस न्यू सिलेबस सबके लिए है, ठीक है? दिस सेशन इज फॉर ऑल ओल्ड सिलेबस एज वेल एज द न्यू सिलेबस. सर, आई एम फ्रॉम ओल्ड सिलेबस, विल इट बी फुली एप्लीकेबल फॉर मी? सर, yes, it is applicable, but for the new syllabus only 610 is applicable. 600 is not there, 620 is not there, but I will suggest that make sure that 600 and 620 also you listen, because in the final जाके तो 600 620 भी करना है. क्रिस्टल क्लियर एवरीवन? चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं महासंग्राम. चलो लेट अस स्टार्ट एवरीवन. तो सर व्हाट इज 610 पहले करेंगे. व्हाट इज 610 इज ऑल अबाउट? सर 610 टॉक्स अबाउट यूजिंग द वर्क ऑफ व्हाट? यूजिंग द वर्क ऑफ इंटरनल ऑडिटर. वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट स्टैंडर्ड. नाउ क्वेश्चन इज सर, हु इज इंटरनल ऑडिटर? सर, इंटरनल ऑडिटर इज द पर्सन हु इज डिफाइंड अंडर सेक्शन 138. हमारा सिलेबस में नहीं है. अरे इसीलिए मैंने 610 स्टार्ट किया संतोष. 610 तो दोनों के लिए है, न्यू सिलेबस एज वेल एज ओल्ड सिलेबस. तो 610 तो दोनों के लिए है, न्यू सिलेबस एज वेल एज ओल्ड सिलेबस. डिड यू गेट द पॉइंट? तो यूजिंग द वर्क ऑफ internal auditor under section 138. What is 138 says that, sir, that we'll understand when we'll do the company audit topic. So company audit topic में we'll understand what is 138 says about the internal auditor. Basically, let me give you the idea. Internal auditor is the one who does the work with the entity during the year. He is the one who is appointed by the management. He is the one who is reporting to whom? Management. So can I say that internal auditor is also the puppet of management? Yes or no? He will do whatever the management will say. तो sometimes situation क्या arise होती है सर कि external auditor जो होता है ना, the one who comes at the end of the financial year, sometimes external auditor may feel the need of using the work of which auditor? Internal auditor. He may feel the need of using the work of which auditor? Internal auditor. Now question is, sir, external auditor is the one who is reporting to the shareholders. Are you getting the point? He is more independent as compared to which auditor? As compared to internal auditor. So if the external auditor will use the work of the internal auditor, risk is there or not, everyone? Please tell me, risk is there or not, everyone? If the external auditor is using the work of internal auditor, risk है या नहीं है? सब लोग बताएंगे मेरे को. रिस्क इज देयर और नॉट देयर? रिस्क तो है सर. तो टू रिड्यूस द रिस्क, व्हाई टू रिड्यूस द रिस्क टू द लोएस्ट एक्सेप्टेबल लेवल, 610 has been brought to your portion, everyone. So 610 is going to teach you कि if the external auditor is going to use the work of internal auditor, risk is there because internal auditor is a puppet of the management, then external auditor should do what? That is what we are going to learn in 610 everyone. Did you understand the point or not? 610 अपने को ये बताएगा. Did you understand everyone? ठीक है, चलो 610 क्या बोलता है? पहले तो ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ 610 we'll understand. First we'll understand what? Objective of 610. So what is the objective of 610? So what is the objective of 610? Yes or no? So what is the objective of 610? First objective is external auditor has to decide whether to use the work of internal auditor or not. External auditor has to decide whether to use the work of internal auditor or not. So that means that this standard is not compulsory on you. This is a recommendatory standard. If the external auditor is using the work of internal auditor, external auditor has to decide कि मेरे को कितना काम यूज करना है, क्या मैं इंटरनल ऑडिटर का काम यूज करूं या ना करूं. That is the first objective of this standard. Second objective of this standard is external auditor has to decide to what extent the work shall be used. Do you all agree with that? To what extent the work shall be used? Do you all agree with that? Crystal clear or not? So these are the two objectives of 610. पहले तो decide करना है कि काम use करना है या नहीं करना. First I have to decide whether to use the work of internal auditor or not. Second thing, I have to decide to what extent I have to be relying upon the internal auditor's work. Then what is the requirement? What is the requirement of 610 revised? Sir, what is the requirement of 610 revised? Now listen to this very carefully. What is the requirement of 610 revised? The requirement of 610 revised says that do one thing. First of all, there should be good communication. There should be good cooperation, or there should be good coordination between whom and whom? Between external auditor and internal auditor. External और internal auditor के अंदर अच्छी खासी बातचीत होनी चाहिए, अच्छा खासा कॉपरेशन होना चाहिए, अच्छा लेवल ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन होना चाहिए. तभी तो एक्सटर्नल ऑडिटर को कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा कि मैं इंटरनल ऑडिटर का काम यूज कर सकता हूं. टेल मी एवरीवन, डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड? क्रिस्टल क्लियर अप टू दिस पॉइंट? राइट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स CC if you understood it. Point number 2 says that sir, when the external auditor is using the work of internal auditor, when external auditor is using the work of internal auditor, whether SA 315 has to be considered or not. SA 315 has to be considered or not. Answer is yes. SA 315 को consider करना पड़ेगा. क्यों करना पड़ेगा? क्योंकि risk है. External auditor is taking risk while using the work of internal auditor. So SA 315, identifying an assessment of audit risk through the understanding of entity and its environment, 315 का point consider करना पड़ेगा. Sir, ये भी समझ में आ गया? Now question is very simple. Sir, whether external auditor has a right to use the working papers of internal auditor? Answer is yes. This right is given to you under 610. Generally, one auditor is not allowed to have an access over the audit working papers or audit documentations of another auditor. But here, external auditor is allowed to have an access over the works of what? Internal auditor. What is the reason? The reason was very simple. Because internal auditor is reportable to the external auditor. The reason is very simple. External auditor is the one who is going to express the opinion, not the internal auditor. Crystal clear, everyone? Yes, sir. That also we understood. Then point number 4 in the standard also stresses on something. What the point number 4? Hello, Kishan Kumar Sharma. How are you? Welcome to Unacademy. A heart from my side also to you. Okay. So point number 4, everyone. Now listen to this very carefully. When the external auditor is using the work of internal auditor, SA 315 is present. Audit risk is present. So do we have to increase the audit risk or we have to decrease the audit risk? Therefore, external auditor shall try to reduce the audit risk to the lowest acceptable level. Do you all clear or not? To the lowest acceptable level. External auditors shall try to reduce the audit risk to the lowest acceptable level. Sir, how to reduce the risk to the lowest acceptable level? अब अपन सीखेंगे कि what external auditor should check in internal auditor before using his work. Everyone write CC. And up to this point, if everyone understood, then only I'll proceed further. Please write understood, sir, in the comment box. External auditor should check some things of the internal auditor before using his work. Sir, what are those things? That I will tell you. Please write, sir, we understood. Then I'll proceed further. Please write, we understood. Then I'll proceed further. Correct or not? Yes. चलो तो पॉइंट नंबर 1 क्या है? What is the point number 1? External auditor will check what in internal auditor. So first of all, he is going to check his professional experience. कि whether external auditor is professional experienced person or not. Second thing, he is going to check his independence. कि whether internal auditor is independent or not. Third thing, he is going to check scope of internal auditor's work. कि इंटरनल ऑडिटर का एक्सेस कितना बड़ा है. इज ही हैविंग अ लिमिटेड स्कोप और इज हैविंग अ वाइडर स्कोप. वाइडर स्कोप है तो एसेट है, लिमिटेड स्कोप है तो लाइबिलिटी है. नो, आई विल नॉट यूज अ वर्क इफ इट इज अ लिमिटेड स्कोप. पॉइंट नंबर 4, देन आई विल सी हिज रिपोर्टिंग रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज. What do you mean by reporting responsibility? Ki internal auditor is allowed to report to whom? That also I'm going to check. Then I will check his years of experience. Ki how experienced this internal auditor is. Then I'm going to check his area of specialization. Ki the area where I'm using his work, is he specialized in that area or not? Then I'm going to check his competence also. And proficiency of audit also. कि is he good in conducting the audit or not? Is it clear or not? And finally I'm going to check his organizational status. Sir, what do you mean by organizational status? Is he respectful person in the organization or not enjoying any kind of respect in the organization? That is what I have to do before using the work of internal auditor. And in the point number 9, I'm going to check his what? Qualification as well. All these are the factors which you have to make sure that you are checking before using the internal auditor's work. Everyone crystal clear? सर जल्दी जल्दी करके कमेंट करके बताना कि आर यू अंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड आर यू एंजॉइंग द लेक्चर, आर यू हैविंग योर कॉन्सेप्चुअल क्लैरिटी अबाउट द स्टैंडर्ड्स और नॉट? यस सर, वी आर हैविंग. नाउ standard is not yet over. Now this was the first part of the standard SA 610 revised. Now what is the revision part entered in SA 610? Ki nowadays if you are an external auditor, if you are a which auditor? External auditor, you can use direct assistance of internal auditor also. So ICAI recently in 2017 amended this standard by which ICAI now said that कि external auditor is allowed to use the direct assistance of internal auditor. Sir, what do you mean by direct assistance? मतलब now internal auditor can become the part of my audit engagement team. Is it clear everyone? Now internal auditor को मैं अपने साथ जोड़ के रख सकता हूं. internal auditor मेरे साथ मिलके काम करेगा. Are you getting my point? लेकिन उसके लिए बहुत सारे प्रिकॉशंस लेने पड़ेंगे. रिस्क तो यहां पे भी है ना. सब पहले तो हम सिर्फ उसका काम यूज कर रहे थे. अर्लियर तो वी वर यूजिंग हिज नेम ओनली, हिज वर्क ओनली. तो इन दैट केस ऑल्सो रिस्क वॉज देयर. नाउ तो वी आर गोइंग टू यूज हिज पर्सनल असिस्टेंस. देयरफॉर प्रिकॉशंस आर मस्ट और नॉट टू रिड्यूस SA 315, to reduce the audit risk, to reduce the risk of material misstatements. So do we have to take the precautions or not? Yes sir, we have to take the precaution. Now there are total two things we are going to understand. two types of precautions we have to do. First of all, so we have to test the objectivity. We have to test the objectivity and competence of internal auditor. तो पहले मेरे को ये पता होना चाहिए कि ये बंदा जो इंटरनल ऑडिटर है, जिसकी डायरेक्ट असिस्टेंस मुझे यूज करनी है, इज ही कॉम्पिटेंट इनफ टू असिस्ट मी और नॉट. आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो आई हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट. सेकेंड थिंग आई हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड कि व्हाट इज द गारंटी दैट ही विल नॉट लीक द इंफॉर्मेशन. व्हाट इज द गारंटी that he will not leak the information, or what is the guarantee he will be liable to me, he will be loyal to me. So I have to take care of two things in this particular standard. So what the ICAI introduced said that ICAI ने क्या बोला, एक काम करते हैं, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इसकी ऑब्जेक्टिविटी को टेस्ट करते हैं और फिर इसकी कॉम्पिटेंस को टेस्ट करेंगे. पहले ऑब्जेक्टिविटी को टेस्ट करेंगे, फिर इसकी कॉम्पिटेंस को टेस्ट करेंगे. ऑब्जेक्टिविटी को टेस्ट करने से अपने को क्या पता चलेगा कि क्या इंटरनल ऑडिटर इंपार्शियल है और क्या इंटरनल ऑडिटर अनबायस्ड है. एवरीवन क्लियर और नॉट? और कॉम्पिटेंस से मेरे को क्या पता चलेगा कि इज ही एलिजिबल टू गिव डायरेक्ट असिस्टेंस और नॉट. कि क्या वो बंदा एलिजिबल है मेरे को डायरेक्ट असिस्टेंस देने के लिए. एवरीवन क्रिस्टल क्लियर? एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड? सबको समझ में आ रहा मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं? ठीक है ना? तो इफ यू इन केस यू हैव एनी डाउट, इमीडिएटली रेज द डाउट एंड आई विल क्लैरिफाई योर डाउट. सर ऑब्जेक्टिविटी टेस्ट कैसे करेंगे? ऑब्जेक्टिविटी टेस्ट करेंगे बाय चेकिंग हिज ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल स्टेटस. We will check first his organizational status. What is the reputation of this person in the organization? Then I will check he should not have any family relationship with the client. My internal auditor whose direct assistance I'm thinking of using should not have any family relationship with the client. And at the same point of time, I will ensure that he should not have any financial relationship with the client. He should not have any financial relationship with the client. Clear or not? And at the same point of time, I will make sure that he should not have any relationship with that department or that area where I am going to use the direct assistance of internal auditor. Everyone right? Crystal clear? If you all understood the topic? He should not have financial relationship with the client, family relationship with the client, relationship with the department where I am going to use his assistant, there also relationship should not be there, and his organizational status should be good. That will tell me whether he is going to be impartial and unbiased with me or not, right? Now, how I am going to check whether he is competent person or not? I will test his necessary skills. I will test his necessary skills. I will test his proficiency in audit. I will test his proficiency in audit. Sir, test कैसे करोगे? बताता हूं, रुको. I will test his necessary skills. I will test his proficiency in audit, and I will also test his knowledge of essays, AS, laws and regulations की knowledge, Schedule 3 knowledge. All these things I am going to test by questionnaire. I will send the questionnaire to him and he will answer to my questions. Accordingly, I will come to know, is he having necessary skills or not? Is he proficient in audit or not? Is he having a good knowledge of essays, AS, laws and regulations and Schedule 3 requirement or not? Clear everyone? And most importantly, I am going to check his hiring policy. I am going to check his hiring and recruitment process. I am going to check his hiring and recruitment process. Very important question, bachcho. I am going to ask you, should I take the assistance of that internal auditor who is a deserved candidate or who is a reserved candidate? जल्दी जल्दी बता दो मेरे को आंसर कि should I take the direct assistance of a reserved candidate जो बैकडोर एंट्री से इंटरनल ऑडिटर बना, और शुड आई टेक द डायरेक्ट असिस्टेंस ऑफ अ डिजर्व्ड कैंडिडेट जो डिजर्व करता है मेरे को डायरेक्ट असिस्टेंस देना, जिसके अंदर कॉम्पिटेंस है? एवरीवन प्लीज राइट द आंसर. एवरीवन जल्दी जल्दी प्लीज राइट द आंसर. जल्दी जल्दी बता दो मेरे को आंसर. डिजर्व कैंडिडेट की हेल्प लूं या रिजर्व कैंडिडेट की? सर वो डिजर्व्ड है, रिजर्व्ड है, कैसे पता चलेगा? उसके सीवी से पता चल जाएगा, उसके रेज्यूमे से पता चल जाएगा, उसकी हायरिंग प्रोसेस से पता चल जाएगा कि इज ही अ गुड कैंडिडेट और नॉट. Everyone who thinks that ki you are understanding the logics of the standards, please hit the thumbs up button in the comment box so that I can understand ki yes, you are understanding my language and you are also understanding the logic behind the standard, and I am satisfying your expectations in this particular session. Please hit the like button. Okay guys, चलो ये तो हो गया सर, ऑब्जेक्टिविटी टेस्ट होगी, कॉम्पिटेंस टेस्ट हो गया. बट आईसीए क्या बोलता है? आईसीआई ने क्या बोला? आईसीआई ने एक चीज और बोली. एक काम करो, टू गेट द मोर प्रिकॉशन, टू गेट द मोर क्लैरिटी, डू वन थिंग, टेक टू रिटन एग्रीमेंट्स, enter into two written agreements with external auditor is going to enter into two written agreements. Sir, with whom? One written agreement with the company you have to enter, and one written agreement with the internal auditor you have to enter. One written agreement with the company you have to enter, and one written agreement with the internal auditor you have to enter. सर कंपनी के साथ जो रिटन एग्रीमेंट एंटर होगा उसमें क्या डिक्लेरेशंस होंगी? सर टू डिक्लेरेशंस आर गोइंग टू बी प्रोवाइडेड इन द रिटन एग्रीमेंट व्हिच आई एम गोइंग टू एंटर विद द कंपनी. Declaration number 1, 100% internal auditor is going to work under external auditor. Company will not give any duty to internal auditor. Means what? Indirectly company is saying that we will not give our workload to internal auditor till the time you won't take 100% assistance of internal auditor. Second thing, no interference with internal auditor during direct assistance. During direct assistance, right or not? No interference with the internal auditor during the which assistance? Direct assistance. I'm not going to interfere anything. We are not going to interfere with anything relating to internal auditor when he is giving the direct assistance to external auditor. Please everyone hit the like button if you think that this is a deserving lecture. Okay, and do let me know if you have any kind of doubts and all. Now one same written agreement we want from the internal auditor also. Now what are the two declarations internal auditor is going to give me? Internal auditor will give me the declaration number 1, I will maintain. Internal auditor is saying कि he will maintain objectivity, he will maintain competence, and most importantly he has to maintain confidentiality. Now listen to this very carefully. Sir, objectivity, competence we understood. Why internal auditor is talking about the confidentiality? Because now to you are giving me the direct assistance, you are a part of external audit team. What is the guarantee that in future you will not leak my information to anybody? So you have to enter a confidentiality agreement with the external auditor. And second declaration he will give, if any threat will come to internal auditors objectivity, competency and confidentiality, he will immediately will intimate the external auditor, and external auditor immediately will stop using direct assistance of internal auditor. Everyone write CC who is watching this lecture. Now I can say that your 610 revised is over, guys. I hope you liked the lecture. I hope you liked the lecture. I'm waiting for your response. I hope you people liked the lecture. Clear everyone? जल्दी जल्दी बता दो मेरे को, लेक्चर समझ में आया नहीं आया, अच्छा लगा नहीं अच्छा लगा, डाउट है नहीं है, कुछ भी कमेंट करो, बट कमेंट करो ताकि मेरे को लगा कि तुम जिंदा लोग हो जो मेरे को अभी देख रहे हो. ठीक है ना? तो मतलब मैं लाशों से बात नहीं कर रहा. ठीक है ना? मजाक में बोल रहा हूँ, डोंट वरी. ठीक है, जल्दी जल्दी बोल दो. क्रिस्टल क्लियर हो गया सिद्धार्थ पन्नीवली सेइंग क्रिस्टल क्लियर नाउ प्रज्वल चौधरी सेइंग क्रिस्टल क्लियर ओके ओके so what are you teaching? I am teaching SS 610 and now I'm not going to start SS 600 and 620 because I think that acha, write in the comment box everyone how many of you are from the new syllabus. Write in the comment box everyone how many of you are from the new syllabus so that I can change the methodology or I can yeah, I'm teaching 610 revised. Okay. So how many of you are from the new syllabus so that I can change the topics which are common for the old as well as new syllabus? Audit, audit, audit. I think you might have seen the heading as well. CA Inter Audit Mahasanghram. It is a subject relating to audit. Clear? Everyone write how many of I'm from old syllabus, new syllabus, old syllabus, new syllabus. Okay, okay. चलो 700 series करें सर. Utkarsh is from new syllabus. Okay. Okay, great. Utkarsh is from new syllabus. Okay. चलो एक काम करते हैं. Let's do one thing. Let's do something which is common for the old syllabus and the new syllabus. Let's do one thing. Let's understand. Let's understand one topic. Which topic you want me to understand? Let's talk about one common topic which is common to all of you. Okay, okay, okay. So let's do one thing. Shall we start with the Caro? Caro 2016 उड़ा दे. Shall we do the Caro 2016 everyone? How many of you say yes? Let's do the Caro 2016. Everyone, how many of you agree with the Caro 2016? Jaldi jaldi bolo. Sir, are you covering the entire syllabus or some specific topics? I will try to cover the entire syllabus because till your 3rd December, I have been allotted the 5 lectures of audit. I will try my level best to cover the entire syllabus. Don't worry. Right or not? I will try my level best to cover the entire syllabus. Caro 2016 उड़ा दे everyone. जल्दी. चलो सर. Caro 2016 is yes. सबने बोला yes तो Caro 2016 is yes. First of all, सबसे पहला रूल सर Caro 2016 है क्या? Caro 2016 है कंपनी ऑडिट रिपोर्ट ऑर्डर कंपनी ऑडिट रिपोर्ट ऑर्डर 2016. तो रिमेंबर वन थिंग you recently have been told that ki Caro 2020 also come and the news is correct only. First understand the things which you need to clarify. Sir, Caro 2016 आएगा एग्जाम में या Caro 2020 आएगा एग्जाम में? You are having Caro 2016 till the time of November 20 examination as well as the Jan 21 examination. We are waiting for the official announcement of ICAI that whether they are going to make Caro 2020 applicable for May 21 or not, because not recently, on 24th March 2020, Ministry of Corporate Affairs already declared that ki Caro has been deferred by 1 year. Caro 2020 deferred by 1 year. तो ICAI also cleared that कि Caro को next year apply करेंगे. But so far ICAI has not yet clarified May or November 21. So I am thinking that कि May 21 Caro 2020 should come. But I think you all are writing in the November and January 21. Therefore Caro 2016 is the topic what we are going to do. So what is the full form of Caro everyone? कंपनी ऑडिट रिपोर्ट ऑर्डर 2016. सर कंपनी ऑडिट रिपोर्ट ऑर्डर किस सेक्शन में आता है? ये आता है सेक्शन नंबर 143 सब सेक्शन 11 में. अपने दोस्तों को जल्दी से मैसेज कर दो कि जल्दी से ज्वाइन कर ले सो दैट दे कैन अंडरस्टैंड द कारो इन द मोस्ट परफेक्ट मैनर. सर 143 सब सेक्शन 11 बोलता है कारो 2016 के बारे में. ठीक है, कारो 2016 इज ऑल अबाउट सेक्शन 143 सबसेक्शन 11. सर कारो 2016 आया क्यों? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट फेल्ट दैट कि स्टैट्यूटरी ऑडिट रिपोर्ट इज नॉट ओनली इनफ. Therefore, central government wanted to have more responsibility on auditor. So central government said that कि give me one extra report that is called Caro report. and 2016 under section 143 subsection 11. तो दैट इज द रीजन, इफ यू रिमेंबर, ओ स्टैंड्स फॉर ऑर्डर. सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने ऑर्डर किया किसके ऊपर, कि ऑडिटर के ऊपर, कि अगर तुम एप्लीकेबल कंपनीज का ऑडिट कर रहे हो, अगर आप ऑडिट कर रहे हो एप्लीकेबल कंपनीज का, इफ यू आर डूइंग द ऑडिट ऑफ द एप्लीकेबल कंपनीज अंडर सेक्शन 143 सबसेक्शन 11, यू हैव टू इशू मी द कारो रिपोर्ट ऑल्सो. एवरीवन सुपर क्लियर, क्रिस्टल क्लियर? चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं. सर कारो 2016 है क्या? कारो 2016 बेसिकली 4 पैरास में डिवाइड है. कारो 2016 is basically divided into 4 paras. Sir, what are the 4 paras? Sir, para number 1. Para number 1 of the Caro 2016 section number 143 subsection 11 talks about two things. Date of Caro. Very important topic from the MCQ point of view, and first financial year of the Caro. From when the Caro 2016 was applicable. तो इसका आंसर क्या है? Date is 29th March 2016 everyone. Caro 2016 came on 29th March 2016 everyone, and first financial year when the Caro was made applicable was 15-16 financial year. Sir, just 2 days before the end of the financial year Caro 2016 came, but it was made applicable for the whole financial year of 15-16. To 15-16 was the first financial year when the Caro 2016 was made applicable. Clear? So para 1 is over. Sir, what is para 2 talks about? अब सुनना ध्यान से. Para number 2 of the section number 143 subsection 11 talks about what? It talks about applicability of Caro. It talks about applicability of Caro. It talks about applicability of Caro. So sir, Caro is applicable to every company? No. We have to learn that कि Caro is applicable to whom, it is not applicable to whom. So Caro is applicable to all the companies, including foreign companies, all the companies including foreign company under section 2 subsection 42. So foreign companies divided under section 2 for subsection 42. So Caro is applicable not only to one company, Caro is applicable to all the companies in India, including foreign company also. Sir, what do you mean by foreign company? Foreign company means the one company which is incorporated outside India. Incorporated outside India, plus having a place of business in India. So let's take an example of Microsoft. Microsoft is having a place of business in Hyderabad and Bangalore, but is it incorporated in India? No, it is incorporated in US. But Caro is applicable? Yes, sir, Caro is applicable. So if you are a foreign company as per the Companies Act 2013, Caro is applicable to you as well. Everyone keep on writing yes or CC if you think that it was worthful lecture. Okay, and do give me the feedback and do write in the comment box which topics you want me to discuss tomorrow. Okay, I'll come prepared with those topics so that I can meet your expectations for the tomorrow's lecture. Okay, now all the and everyone please understand, at the same point of time I am coming live on the Unacademy app also. So if you have already downloaded the Unacademy app, learners app, just remember to go for CA Rohit Grover, and CA Rohit Grover को file को follow करो, and you will automatically start getting the notifications when I am coming for the special class on Unacademy Learners app. And special classes on Unacademy Learners app are also free of cost. Clear everyone? Chalo. All the companies including foreign company, Caro is applicable. But Caro is not applicable to whom? Caro is not applicable to whom? Sir, it is not applicable to Section 8 company. Sir, it is not applicable to OPC. Sir, it is not applicable to small company. It is not applicable to small company. Sir, it is not applicable to electricity companies. No, it is not applicable to electricity company. Nowhere it is written. Why I wrote it intentionally? So many students write banking, insurance, electricity together. That is the biggest mistake you do. Caro is not applicable to banking company. Caro is not applicable to insurance company. Nowhere it is written that it is not applicable to electricity company. And Caro is not applicable to private limited companies as well. Caro is not applicable to private limited companies as well. But sir, why are you putting so many star marks in the private limited company? The major question in your examination will come from this part only. Are you getting the point? Major question will come from this part only. Sir, is Caro, my question is, everyone looking for your answer. Sir, is Caro 2016 applicable to PQR Private Limited, which is an unlimited company. Give me the answer to this, everyone. Everyone, इसका आंसर देना. Is CARO 2016 applicable to PQR Private Limited? The name of the company is PQR Private Limited. Name of the company is PQR Private Limited. But that PQR Private Limited is an unlimited company. Is CARO applicable to them? जल्दी जल्दी बता दो आंसर. वेट कर रहा हूं, वेट कर रहा हूं, वेट कर रहा हूं. जल्दी जल्दी जल्दी. Siddharth is saying applicable. Okay. Siddharth is saying applicable. I think you came on Unacademy app as well in the morning. Siddharth is saying applicable. Everyone, please write the answer. Let me give you the answer, everyone. It is applicable. Sir, why it is applicable? Private limited companies को it is not applicable, but it is a unlimited private company. Now it is applicable. So do in the examination you have to be very careful कि examiner is asking private limited company or private unlimited company. If it is private unlimited company, CARO is applicable. Okay, everyone, crystal clear? Chalo. Now, sir, when CARO 2016 is applicable to private limited company, when CARO 2016 is not applicable, sorry, not applicable to प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी. कारो कब एप्लीकेबल नहीं होगा प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी को? इफ द 4 कंडीशंस आर सेटिस्फाइड. हाउ मेनी एवरीवन? 4 कंडीशंस टू बी सेटिस्फाइड. इफ दिस 4 कंडीशंस आर सेटिस्फाइड, then CARO 2016 will not be applicable to the private limited company. Sir, what are the 4 conditions to be satisfied? This private limited company should not be the holding and should not be the subsidiary of any public company. Remember one thing, if you are having a holding relationship or if you are having a subsidiary relationship with any public company, CARO is automatically applicable. You will not get any exemption under section 143 subsection 11. Point number 1 over. Sir, if the total paid up share capital plus free reserves of that private limited company, if the total paid up share capital plus free reserves of that private limited company is not exceeding 1 crore, then also CARO is not applicable to the private limited company. And if the outstanding borrowings of the company, are not exceeding 1 crore, then also CARO is not applicable to the private limited company. And if the continued operations turnover or discontinued operations turnover, total turnover is not exceeding 10 crores, then also CARO is not applicable to the private limited company. This is what the provision which is being told under section 143 subsection 11. Everyone understood my concept? Right, CC, if you understood? These are the 4 conditions to be satisfied if the CARO is not required to be applicable to the public company. And remember one thing, all 4 conditions to be satisfied. All 4 conditions are required to be satisfied in case the private limited company does not want to get itself covered under CARO 2016. Condition number 1, neither holding nor a subsidiary of any public company. Condition number 2, total paid up share capital plus free reserves is not greater than 1 crore. Condition number 3, outstanding borrowings are not greater than 1 crore. Condition number 4, continued operation turnover and discontinued operation turnover is not exceeding 10 crores. Clear, everyone? All the 4 conditions are satisfied, then CARO is not applicable. But sir, if any condition above is dissatisfied, then क्या होगा? तब क्या होगा? If any condition above is dissatisfied, then what will happen? Then CARO will be applicable to that private limited company. Everyone write CC if you understood. Crystal clear? सबको क्लियर हो गया सर? This is what the provision relating to CARO, everyone. ठीक है? ये हो गया private limited company का provision. Clear? Now, sometimes the question comes, sir, what do you mean by total paid up share capital? In the CARO 2016, what do you mean by total paid up share capital? Remember one thing, equity share capital you have to add with the preference share capital. Equity share capital you have to add with the preference share capital plus plus money received on forfeited shares. Money received on forfeited shares minus calls in arrears. This is the formula of total paid up share capital. Then sir, what is the formula of free reserves? आप सुनना ध्यान से. Free reserves का मतलब क्या है सर? All the reserves. Free reserves means all the reserves of schedule 3. Any reserve, either it is a revenue reserve or it is a capital reserve. So some examples: securities premium, DRR, investment allowance reserve, general reserve. All the reserves are going to be applicable here. All the reserves you have to consider when you are giving the answer for the free reserves. But if there is any debit balance of P&L account, if there is any debit balance of P&L account, debit balance of P&L account. Now tell me, what do you mean by debit balance of P&L account? डेबिट बैलेंस ऑफ पीएनएल अकाउंट का मतलब क्या है? डेबिट बैलेंस ऑफ पीएनएल अकाउंट का मतलब है लॉसेस. इन केस डेबिट बैलेंस ऑफ पीएनएल अकाउंट इज गिवन इन द क्वेश्चन, देन रिड्यूस इट फ्रॉम द रेवेन्यू रिजर्व्स. Only on from the revenue reserves you can reduce these debit balance of P&L account. If it is a capital reserve, you are not allowed to reduce the debit balance of P&L account. Did you all understand the concept what I'm saying? Yes. Then sir, what do you mean by outstanding borrowings? Outstanding borrowing means long term. Outstanding borrowing means short term. Every borrowing you have to consider. Outstanding borrowing means secured and outstanding borrowing means unsecured. All types of loan you have to consider. Only one thing you have to ignore in the examination: if any concept of bank guarantee has been given. If in the question written that company is having bank guarantee, you just have to ignore it. Rest every type of loan you have to take care of. Rest every type of loan you have to take care of. Bank guarantee you need not take care of. Crystal clear? Yes sir, crystal clear. Now one more thing along with the bank guarantee. Second thing is interest not accrued, interest due but not accrued, interest due but not accrued. That also you don't have to consider. These are the two things only you have to take care of when it comes to the outstanding borrowings, everyone, right? Next point, sir, what is the provision relating to turnover? What we have to do, look at in the turnover. First of all, the turnover may continuing operations turnover will be added with the discontinued operations turnover. So continued operation turnover and discontinued operation turnover you have to add it. Sir, are there any things to be reduced from the turnover? Yes. सेल्स रिटर्न हैज टू बी रिड्यूस्ड. सेल्स रिटर्न को रिड्यूस कर देंगे, ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट थिंग टू बी रिड्यूस्ड? सेल्स रिटर्न को रिड्यूस कर दिया एंड अलोंग विद दैट व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू रिड्यूस? यस, वी आर गोइंग टू रिड्यूस एनी ट्रेड डिस्काउंट. Trade discount is also going to be reduced. Sir, what if the cash discount is given in the question? No consideration, nothing. Sir, sales commission given in the question? No consideration. Just remember, only two things you have to reduce: if the sales return or trade discount. These are the things you have to take care of when you are talking about any question relating to private limited company. Everyone, please tell me, did you understand the session so far? Did you understand the session so far? I hope you are liking the session. I hope you understood the session. Clear? So this is a session what we have to understand. Okay, sir. Next thing, sir, para number 3 of Caro 2016 talks about what? Now this is the major part. Para number 3 of Caro 2016 talks about what? So para number 3 of Caro 2016. Now Caro 2016 means what? 16 clauses to be reported. 16 clauses to be reported. Is it correct or not? How many clauses to be reported, everyone? 16 clauses to be reported. Sir, remember one thing, all the 16 clauses to be learned. You all have to learn in a sequential manner. Sir, why sequential manner? Why in the orderly manner we have to learn? Because in the examination, if the question will come relating to particular clause, you have to mention the clause number, you have to mention the para number, you have to mention the Caro 2016 and you also have to mention the section number. तो हम लोग कैसे लिखेंगे? Suppose clause number 7 किसके बारे में बोलता है सर? Payment of statutory dues के बारे में बोलता है. And question आया कि ABC Limited in the last 3 months have not filed the GST returns and have not paid the GST liability. So in that case, what we are going to do? In that case, we are going to do a very simple thing. As per clause number 7 of para number 3 of CARO 2016 under section 143 subsection 11, we will write the provision. This is how you can impress the examiners, everyone. Did you understand the point? This is how we can impress the examiners, everyone. Everyone crystal clear? सबको समझ में आया मैं क्या बोल रहा हूं? This is how you impress the examiner, everyone. ठीक है, चलो सर समझ में आया. अभी नेक्स्ट करेंगे. तो क्लॉज नंबर याद होना चाहिए, पैरा नंबर याद होना चाहिए, कारो होना चाहिए, सेक्शन नंबर याद होना चाहिए. तो सर 16 क्लॉजेस करने के लिए रेडी? सब लोग लिखो रेडी. रेडी हो जाएंगे. पहले 16 क्लॉजेस आई विल टेल यू, उसके बाद आई विल आस्क यू दो 16 क्लॉजेस इन बिटवीन एंड यू आर गोइंग टू आस्क मी, गिव मी द आंसर. सर दिस क्वेश्चन इज रिलेटिंग टू विच क्लॉज. एवरीबॉडी रेडी? जल्दी जल्दी बता दो, जल्दी जल्दी. हर कोई रेडी है? रेडी? चलो चलो. सो क्लॉज नंबर 1 क्या है सर? व्हाट इज द क्लॉज नंबर 1? अब इसको ध्यान से सुनना है एवरीबॉडी. सर क्लॉज नंबर 1 क्या है? क्लॉज नंबर 1 बोलता है फिक्स्ड एसेट्स के बारे में. क्लॉज नंबर 1 टॉक्स अबाउट व्हाट? फिक्स्ड एसेट्स. If the company is preparing proper records of the fixed assets or not, whether the company is doing the physical verification of fixed assets at the regular intervals or not, whether the company has disposed any physical assets during fixed assets during the year or not, whether the adequate depreciation has been charged on the fixed assets or not. If any of these three things have not been done by the company, then the company is good or bad. Company is bad. Auditor is going to report everything relating to fixed assets under clause 1 para 3 section 143 subsection 11. Did you understand everyone about the fixed assets? Sir clause number 2 किसके बारे में बोलता है? Clause number 2 बोलता है इन्वेंट्री के बारे में. तो सर इन्वेंट्री में व्हाट द ऑडिटर इज गोइंग टू चेक? वेदर प्रॉपर रिकॉर्ड्स आर मेंटेन्ड और नॉट, whether proper valuation is being carried out as per AS2 or not. Yes, valuation point will come in fixed assets also. So whether proper records of the inventory are maintained or not, proper valuation as per AS2 has been carried out or not, or whether the physical verification at regular intervals is being carried out or not. Crystal clear everyone? If any of the thing the company has not done properly, you are going to report it under clause number 2. Right CC, if you understood. Clause number 3 किसके बारे में है सर? लोन्स के बारे में. Sir, which loans? If the company has granted any related party loans, any related party loans, are you getting the point? If the company has granted any kind of related party loans to its relatives or to its related parties, then in that case there are things to worry. Thing number 1, whether the terms and conditions of loan were proper or regular or not. Proper और regular थे या नहीं थे. Then whether the security was given by the borrower was adequate or not, that auditor is going to check. Now next thing, whether the loan was given at arm's length price or not. What do you mean by arm's length price? As per the market rate of interest or not. Then the fourth concern, whether the borrower is regular, whether the related party is regular in repayment of the loan or not. Yes, and if there is any default in the repayment or the loan is overdue for more than 90 days. If the loan is overdue for more than 90 days, whether the company has taken initiatives to recover the loan or not. So these are the various things the auditor has to check in the clause number 3. In the clause number 3, if the auditor will find any kind of this deficiency, then he is going to report under clause number 3 everyone. Crystal clear? Yes sir, clear. Then clause number 4 sir किसके बारे में है? Clause number 4 है intercorporate loans के बारे में. Sir, what do you mean by intercorporate loans? Actually, this section is section number 186 which is there in your CA final. But I'll tell you here little bit of hint. Intercorporate loan का मतलब क्या होता है? A company giving the loan to the another company. A company giving the loan to the another company or doing the business investment in the another company or buying the securities of the another company, giving the indirect loan or direct loan to the another company. Section says that the board of directors can do this intercorporate loan, but to the higher of 60% of total paid up share capital plus free reserves plus securities premium account. 60% of total paid up share capital plus free reserve plus securities premium account or 100% of free reserves plus securities premium account, whichever is higher, that is what the authority of the board of directors to grant a intercorporate loan. And if the board of directors want to give intercorporate loan limit above, more than limit above, then special resolution shall be passed by the shareholders. Are you getting the point? And auditor is going to verify that if the special resolution is not passed and board of directors have given the loan more than section number 186, then he is going to report it under clause number 4, everyone. Crystal clear? Yes, sir, clear. Clause number 5, everyone, public deposits. Clause number 5, everyone, public deposits. So what is the clause number 5 relating to public deposits? If the company has raised any public deposits, if the company has repaid any public deposits, or if the company has what? Raised any public deposits, repaid any public deposits, or defaulted in any public deposits, it is going to be reported under clause number 5, everyone. Clause number 5, everyone. Okay? Then the auditor is going to report it under clause number 5. Clause number 6 talks about what? Clause number 6 talks about cost records, everyone. Sir, what do you mean by cost records? So cost records are those records which are required to be maintained by those companies who are required to get audited under section 148. And cost records are always mandatorily to be reported and to be maintained by the company as per CRA 1. If the company is not maintaining the cost records properly, auditor is going to report it under clause number 6, everyone. सर मजा आ रहा है कारो पढ़ने में? जल्दी जल्दी बताओ मेरे को, मजा आ रहा है कारो पढ़ने में? Are you guys enjoying learning the Karo in this way? So make sure that you are sharing this video with your friends if you think that ki 610 was justified and Karo 2016 was justified in this video. Okay. Now point number 7, everyone. Point number 7 is payment of statutory dues. Payment of statutory dues. Now what do you mean by statutory dues? Taxes, duties, cess, either direct or indirect. Now, if the company, as a company, are you liable? As a company, are you liable to pay the taxes, either direct or indirect taxes to the government on time or not? Yes. And what are the two concerns here? Whether undisputed taxes. याद रखना ये वर्ड अनडिस्प्यूटेड बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है एग्जामिनेशन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू के लिए. डिस्प्यूटेड की बात नहीं कर रहे हम लोग, अनडिस्प्यूटेड की. वेदर अनडिस्प्यूटेड टैक्सेस वर पेड on time, that is regularly, by the company to whom you are doing the audit or not. Point number 1. Second thing, if the taxes are pending, if the taxes are in arrear for more than 6 months, then also you have to report. And if any case or any trial is going on in any kind of court or any kind of tribunal, then also you have to report along with the name of that tribunal where that case is going on. This is what clause number 7, everyone. This is what clause number 7, everyone. Now, what is clause number 8, everyone? So, clause number 8 है repayment of borrowings के ऊपर. Repayment of borrowings के ऊपर. Suppose company has already taken so many borrowings from the banks, from the financial institutions, whether the company is repaying its borrowings regularly or not. Correct? That we have to understand in this particular case. If not regularly repaid the borrowings, then to be reported under clause number 8. Then sir, clause number 9 also there. So clause number 9 किसके बारे में बोलता है? If the company has raised money, if your client has raised the money via IPO, via FPO, via term loan, or via debentures, that money which your client has raised must be used for the purpose for which it is raised. Purpose for which it is raised. And if it is used for any other purpose, then in that case, auditor is going to report. So basically, what is the meaning of this clause is end use of the money should be utilized for the correct purpose for which it was raised. It should not be utilized for any other purpose. It should not be utilized for any other purpose. Right or not? End use of the money should be raised. हवा टाइट होगी बोल बोल के. मैं थोड़ा पानी पी लूं. Let me have some water first. थोड़ा ब्रेक तो हम भी डिजर्व करते हैं, नहीं? चलो रेडी। एग्जाम के टाइम पे बहुत कम ब्रेक्स, राइट और नॉट? हमें भी और तुम्हें भी। चलो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट। सर क्लॉज नंबर 10 किसके बारे में बोलता है? क्लॉज नंबर 10 टॉक्स अबाउट फ्रॉड रिपोर्टिंग। इट टॉक्स अबाउट विच रिपोर्टिंग? Sir, it talks about fraud reporting. Sir, what do you mean by fraud reporting? While doing the audit, if you have come across any kind of fraud, do you remember section number 143, subsection 12, what you have done in company audit? कि if there is any fraud you come across during the course of an audit to be reported to the central government within 60 days. That fraud reporting point is same, clause number 10, everyone. So clause number 11. Sir, clause number 11 talks about managerial remuneration. It talks about what? Managerial remuneration. So what do you mean by managerial remuneration? So managerial remuneration is to be paid as per the limit specified under section 197. So what is that limit? Limit says that 11% is the maximum of net profits what a company can pay to its KMPs and directors. If the company has paid more than 11%, it means they have violated section number 197 and it is to be reported under clause number 11. Clear everyone? Then sir, clause number 12 किसके बारे में है? Clause number 12 है निधि and chit fund companies के बारे में. So if you are a nidhi or chit fund company, there are two conditions to be satisfied. What is the condition? Out of your total assets, out of total assets of chit fund and nidhi company, minimum 10% should be liquid assets. 10% should be those assets which are easily convertible into cash. They are known as liquid assets. Clear everyone? And own funds to outside deposit, own funds to outside deposits ratio should not be more than 1:20. So if you have own funds of 1 rupee, you can maximum accept 20 rupees from the public, not more than that. If you are accepting more than 20 rupees from the public, keeping the 1 rupee on your own, then in that case you are guilty and you will be like reported under clause number 12. So sir, what is clause number 13? Clause number 13 talks about related party transactions, not loans. Sir, related party transactions are covered in clause number 13. Related party loans are covered in clause number 3. And audit committee. Sir, why audit committee? To remember one thing, as per Companies Act under section 188 and under section 177. तो 188 इसका section है, 177 इसका section है. So what does the Companies Act says? Companies Act under these two sections says that any related party transaction done with the related parties must be approved by the audit committee. If it is not approved by the audit committee, auditor is going to report it under clause number 13. ठीक है. Clause number 14. If the company has raised the money via private placement of shares, I don't have to tell you what do you mean by private placement of shares, where the maximum subscribers can be 200 only, or if the company has gone for the preferential allotment of shares. If the company has gone for the preferential allotment of shares. So what is clause number 9? Money raised via IPO, FPO is given in clause number 9, and money raised via private placement and preferential allotment is given in the clause number 14. So if you have raised the money via private placement of shares or preferential allotment of shares, then it has to be reported under clause number 14. And 15 clause is what, sir? Non-cash transactions with the directors. Company has done the non-cash transactions with whom? Directors. So if the company has done any kind of non-cash transaction with director, or director has done any non-cash transaction with the company, in both the cases, it is going to be reported under clause number 15. And finally, what is the clause number 16? If you are an NBFC, non-banking financing company, you have to obtain certificate of registration from RBI under section 45 of RBI Act 1999. So if you are a NBFC and you have not obtained the certificate of registration from the RBI, then you are going to be reported under clause number 16. Everyone, please tell me, Caro 2016 went inside your head or did not go inside your head? Waiting for your answer. जल्दी जल्दी क्विकली आंसर देंगे सब लोग। जल्दी जल्दी बोलेंगे सब लोग। जय श्री राम। यस सर। जल्दी जल्दी बोलो, जल्दी 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 जल्दी, वेटिंग वेटिंग वेटिंग। वेंट डीपली सर। ओके चलो, वेंट इनटू इट। ओके ओके चलो ग्रेट, बहुत मजा आ गया। चलो फीडबैक अच्छे ही है। चलो मतलब थोड़ा बहुत तो हम लोग भी आपकी सक्सेस में काम आए। तो अगर ये क्वेश्चन आ गया एग्जाम में, और इफ यू विल गेट द 4 to 5 marks, देन इन दैट केस एटलीस्ट little bit of gratitude you can give it to us. हाँ Rohit sir told us little bit about he is a little bit part of our success also. He made us revise the Caro 2016 2 to 3 days before the exam. Clear or not? Yes everyone. Chalo. 9. Now everyone, should I ask you some questions? Are you going to give me some answers? Should I ask you some questions and are you going to give me some answers? Recently, in the year 2019, Reliance India Limited took a loan of 50 crore rupees from the bank as a term loan for opening up new factory at Hyderabad. But the Mukesh Ambani used this loan for the purpose for clearing off his personal debts. Comment. Everyone, please, this is a question. Caro is to be reported or not to be reported? To be reported or not to be reported? To be reported. Clear everyone? Yes, Caro to be reported. I need a clause number if the Caro is to be reported in this particular question. I need a clause number if the Caro is required to be reported in this particular. Tell me. I need an answer everyone. To be reported, but where to be reported, I need a clause number. So at this question which I asked you, the answer, yes, very nice. Clause number 9. Yes, clause number 9. Clause number 9 talks about what? End use of the borrowings. Yeah, it was used for the purpose other than for which it was raised, right? So Caro, yes, to be reported. Now listen to this very carefully. Recently, company has raised the share capital via preferential allotment of the shares. Recently, the company has raised the share capital via preferential allotment of the shares, and the company made sure that the allotment has been made on. Company did not make the allotment of the shares on time. Is it required to be reported under Caro? Question is, company has recently made the preferential allotment of shares, but the allotment was failed. Can anybody tell me which clause it will come for the reporting purpose? Which clause it will come for the reporting purpose? Everyone, please tell me. Company recently carried out the preferential allotment. Which clause it will come? Okay, let's do one thing, guys. Please tell me tomorrow. Do you want me to discuss RTP November 2020 plus RTP May 2020? How many of you, how many of you are in favor of this? Very nice, Prajwal Chaudhary. To be reported under clause 14 of para 3 of Caro 2016 under 143 subsection 11. Very nice, very nice. Everyone, please tell me tomorrow, same time, should I come with the RTP November 2020 and May 2020? So that we'll get an idea what kind of questions they are going to ask. We will discuss the question pattern also. We'll discuss how to write the answers also. We'll discuss the integrated case laws also, because this time ICAI in the final auditing exam has given so many surprises. So I am expecting the same kind of surprise in your examination also, because ICAI is taking the examination after 1 year. ICAI is taking the examination after 1 year. That's the reason. Be ready for the surprises to be given by the ICAI. So ICAI may come up with the surprises tomorrow. Are you getting on your examination paper? So we will be ready with the RTP November 20 and we'll be ready with the RTP May 20. Please let me know both the RTPs. I would like to discuss with you. How many of you are in favor of that? Siddharth is saying let's go for the RTP. Prajwal is saying let's go for the RTP. Remaining all of you please reply. All of you please reply. Do you want me to discuss RTP, everyone? All of you please reply. Do you want me to discuss RTP, everyone? So today we have discussed 610, we have discussed the Caro 2016 also, and in the coming 15 minutes you want me to discuss any particular topic, I'll discuss any particular topic from the company audit if you want me to discuss. Everyone please let me know. Please let me know. RTP November 2020 and RTP May 2020. I'm going to discuss with all of you tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow RTP we are going to discuss. Chalo. Clear? Any particular topic you want me to discuss, guys? I'm there with you for the next 15 minutes, 15-18 minutes. I'm there with you. So please let me know if you want me to discuss anything particularly. So tomorrow we will prepare advanced accounts. How can we join your session? देखो शिवम, मेरे ख्याल से 1-1.5 घंटा निकालना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है. आई एम नॉट टेलिंग यू टू कॉम्प्रोमाइज एवरीथिंग ऑन अकाउंट्स. So either, yeah, that's your call. Anyways, I have to take the session. If you are not comfortable, Shivan Sharma, you can do one thing. You can watch that lecture after coming from the advanced accounts paper. You can watch that lecture over there. You can watch that lecture over there. Okay. Achha, cost audit in the company audit. You want me to discuss, everyone? Should I discuss cost audit with you in the next 15 minutes? 148 cost audit. Every one of you, please let me know. I hope you understood my concern, Shivam Sharma. Anyways, I have to take the session. You can watch after coming back from the advanced accounts paper. Should we discuss, everyone, cost audit? चलो cost audit जल्दी जल्दी करते हैं. जल्दी जल्दी cost audit करते हैं. Yeah. It will be there on the YouTube session. You can watch it at any point of time. You just have to mention CA Rohit Grover and you will find my lecture over there on the Unacademy CA Aspire YouTube channel. And if you have subscribed this channel, you can have an access to this video at any point of time and the future videos also at any point of time. Don't worry at all. It will be there. It will be available. Clear, everyone? चलो 148 याद करते हैं. सर 148 किसके बारे में है? 148 है कॉस्ट ऑडिट के बारे में. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो हमें पता होना चाहिए सर कॉस्ट ऑडिट है क्या चीज. सर फर्स्ट पॉइंट, कॉस्ट ऑडिट इज नॉट अ स्टैट्यूटरी ऑडिट. Cost audit is not at all a which audit? Statutory audit. Second thing, sir, cost audit is not a part of statutory audit. Cost audit is not a part of statutory audit. Third thing, sir, cost audit is not a regular audit like statutory audit. Cost audit is not a regular audit like statutory audit. If you will understand these 3 points na, then only you can understand the future thing. First of all, cost audit statutory audit नहीं है. Second thing, cost audit part of statutory audit भी नहीं है. Cost audit is not a regular audit, means yearly audit like a statutory audit. Sir, then what is cost audit? Cost audit is in addition to regular audit. Cost audit is in addition to regular audit. Clear, everyone? These 4 points went inside your head? Yes. Okay, next point, everyone. Listen to this very carefully. Sir, which industries are covered under the cost audit? If you are a manufacturing company, if you are a mining company, if you are a production company, if you are a processing company, if you are an extraction company, if you are a assembling company. Crystal clear. Mining, manufacturing, production, processing, extraction and assembling. Then if you are falling under any of these industry, then cost audit is applicable to you. Sir, why only these industries? Because in these industries, what is the reason? In these industries, the main reason is they make the use of raw material and labor the most. They make the most use of the raw material and labor. So for these companies, they have to maintain the books of accounts as per section number 128. Normal books of accounts, so these companies have to maintain. Plus, along with that, they have to maintain the cost records as per CRA 1 also. That is what the auditor has to verify. Normal books of accounts, so you are going to verify. Along with that, you have to verify cost records which the company is maintaining as per CRA 1. Did you understand the point? And if it is not prepared as per CRA 1, you know that where you have to report it under CARO 2016. And if the company has not prepared the cost records, everyone please write in the comment box. Then you have to report it under which clause under CARO 2016. Okay, I'm waiting for your reply. Next one. Sir, whether cost audit becomes compulsory? Yes, cost audit becomes applicable or it becomes compulsory under rule number 3. Sir, rule number 3 says that what? कि सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट ने क्या किया? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट हैज डिवाइडेड टू टाइप्स ऑफ रेगुलेशंस, लिस्ट ए कैटेगरी regulations and list B category regulations. If your business, if your factory is your manufacturing or any kind of nature of business relating to manufacturing is covered under list A category of the central government. If your business factory is coming under list A category, or if your business factory or business nature of entity is coming under list B category. Clear everyone? If it is coming under list A category, then in that case, if your annual turnover is more than equals to 50 crores from the production and manufacturing of goods and services, and the turnover from those goods and services for which CRA 1 cost records are required to be maintained, that also should be greater than equals to 25 crores, then in that case cost audit becomes mandatory. But if you are in the list B category, your annual turnover should be greater than equals to 100 crores, and your those goods and services turnover for which the cost audit records as per CRA 1 are required to be maintained, that should be greater than equals to 35 crores. Clear? Here it should be greater than equals to 100 crore. Here should be it should be greater than equals to 35 crores. Clear everyone? Greater than equals to 35 crores. So remember one thing, not any of the condition, both the conditions are required to be satisfied. Here also both the conditions are required to be satisfied. But sir, there are some exceptions. There are some exceptions. Sir, what are the exceptions? Exception number 1. What is the exception number 1? अब इसको ध्यान से सुनना. If you are operating from special economic zone, if you are 100% export oriented undertaking, EOU, export oriented undertaking, if you are a small medium enterprise, you are a manufacturing company but you are operating from SEZ zone, you are 100% EOU, you are a small medium enterprise, or most importantly, if you are if you are an export company and your out of total turnover more than 75% of the turnover, more than what? 75% of the turnover is in foreign currency. It is in which currency? Foreign currency. Then also you are exempted from the cost audit. Sales is exempted from the cost audit. EOU exempted, SME exempted, export company out of total turnover more than 75% of the turnover is in foreign currency, that is also exempted. And if you are a company having your own power plant, you are having your own power plant and you are producing your own energy, own power, and you are using it for captive consumption. You are using that energy for captive consumption. It means for your own production activity, you are using your own power. It means you are a self-sufficient company. You are exempted under cost audit section number 148. Then next thing you have to understand is who can be the cost auditor. Who can be the cost auditor? So remember one thing, practicing CMA is your first choice to be the cost auditor, but if it is not available, then practicing CA also can do the cost audit. But our first priority is which priority? Practicing CMA. Then either you're a practicing CA or a practicing CMA, you have to follow generally accepted cost accounting principle plus You have to do the audit as per cost auditing standards. These are the things you have to follow if you are a cost auditor. And where you will find these standards, cost auditing standards? You will find these standards in the ICMAI website. ICMAI, Institute of Cost and Management Accountants की website पे cost accounting auditing standards are available. You have to do the cost audit as per this only. Next point, sir. Sir, what cost auditor can't do? Sir, cost auditor can't do. He can't be the internal auditor. He can't be the tax auditor. He can't be the statutory auditor. He can't be the GST auditor of the same company where he is working as a cost auditor. So remember one thing, statutory auditor of the company cannot be appointed as a cost auditor. Internal auditor cannot be appointed as a cost auditor. GST auditor cannot be appointed as a cost auditor. Tax auditor cannot be appointed as a cost auditor. Vice versa also the same thing. Cannot be appointed as a cost auditor. Clear everyone? Next point, sir. Who appoints the cost auditor? Sir, cost auditor is appointed by board of directors within 180 days from commencement of financial year. From the commencement of which year? Financial year. 180 days from the commencement of which year? Financial year. And board of directors must intimate to the central government in form number CRA 2 that we have appointed a cost auditor. The board of directors have to intimate to the central government in form number CRA 2. We have appointed a board cost auditor. When to be intimated? When to be intimated? 30 days from appointment or within 180 days from commencement of financial year, whichever is earlier. Clear? So this is what the board of directors responsibility. Next point, sir, if there is any casual vacancy in cost auditor's place, if the cost auditor has left the organization and casual vacancy has come, who will fill up? Board of directors are going to fill up the casual vacancy within how many days? Within 30 days. And again, board of directors have to intimate the central government in form number CRA 2 again कि we have appointed a new cost auditor. Crystal clear everyone? And most important point, sir, is there any time period for doing the cost audit? Yes, cost audit must be completed within 180 days from end of the financial year. Within 180 days from the end of the financial year, cost audit must be completed. And cost audit report. Sir, what do you mean by cost audit report? Cost audit report is a report to be sent by cost auditor. Obviously, cost auditor will be sent by cost auditor to board of directors in CRA 3 format. Sent to the board of directors in CRA 3 format, everyone. Did you understand the point? And board of directors shall pass comments on report or qualifications kept by cost auditor. Kept by cost auditor. And cost audit report plus board of directors comments shall be sent to central government within 30 days in CRA 4. With that, your section number 148 is also over. How did you like the revision, everyone? Please let me know. Let me spend some 5 minutes with you so that I can understand, did you like today's revision or not? How did you like today's revision of CARO, today's revision of section number 148 and today's revision of essay 610? In the span of 1.5 hours, we have done the those 3 topics from where probable 8 to 10 marks are going to come. Don't you think that in these three topics, probable 8 to 10 marks has to come? If you think that, yes, then let me know. I hope all of you found this today's session very useful. Yes or no? Waiting for your feedback, guys. We faculties, we faculties are not at all hungry for anything other than the feedback from the students. Are you getting the point? We are not hungry for anything other than the feedback from the students. If everyone who is watching this video can give me a feedback whether I was good or not, I met your expectations or not, then in that case, please let me know. Manzoor Alam, thank you, Manzoor. Prajwal Chaudhary, thank you, Prajwal, thank you so much. Thank you, Shivam. Thank you, Siddharth. I know you. You are to my old student, Siddharth. Thank you so much. Chalo, I think I met your expectations, everyone. I think I met your expectations for the today's lecture. So everyone, please reply last time. So tomorrow, is it fine if I'll come with the RTP November 2020 and May 2020, both RTPs? I'll try to discuss with you in detail so that we can understand what are the question formats, how to write the answers, how to take care of integrated case laws. Because let me tell you one thing, being a faculty of final, so many of my final students already told me that ICAI this time is full of surprises. They are changing the format of the questions, and at the same point of time they have given some surprises in the MCQs also. What they generally ask, they didn't ask. Integrated questions they ask from the small topics, and big topics they are giving you in the descriptive. Are you getting the point? So make sure that we will be ready. I will make you ready for any kind of circumstances which you are going to face in the ICAI examination. Clear, everyone? So tomorrow we are going to come with the RTP November 2020 and May 2020. Those who can watch should watch, and those who want to prepare for advanced accounts, make sure that you are not compromising your preparation at that point of time. If you have a time, then watch. Otherwise, I will recommend do not watch this lecture. Anyways, I have to record this lecture and it will be live only. लाइव आओगे तो डाउट क्लियर हो जाएंगे, नहीं लाइव आओगे तो अपने कंफर्टेबल टाइम के ऊपर जाके ये लेक्चर्स को वॉच करना, ठीक है? तो मेक श्योर टू वॉच दिस लेक्चर. आई एम नॉट सेइंग मिस दिस लेक्चर, but don't compromise with your quality of preparation which you're going for advanced accounts batch. Because I feel that if your advanced accounts paper will go good, that will give a good impression and positive impression on my paper called auditing and insurance. So I'm little bit greedy here. Don't compromise with your advanced accounts. Make sure that good preparation for advanced accounts will lead you to the very good preparation of your auditing. ठीक है ना? जब हमारे अंदर एक पॉजिटिव फीलिंग आती है ना कि एडवांस्ड अकाउंट्स अच्छा चला गया, तो सारी पॉजिटिव फीलिंग अपनी ऑडिट पे आ जाती है. और ऑडिट का उस टाइम पे ऑल 3 days, योर एडवांस्ड अकाउंटिंग एग्जाम डे, your auditing preparation day, your auditing exam day, I'll be there with you on YouTube as well as the Unacademy Learners app. In the Unacademy Learners app, everyone, in the Unacademy Learners app, make sure that you are, searching for CA Rohit Grover over there. Once you will search for CA Rohit Grover, you will find my profile over there, and if you will follow my profile, you will automatically get all the intimations relating to special classes which are also free classes available on the Unacademy. And like this, only small tips, a 15-minute strategy, all those things I keep on discussing there also. So do watch. For the 700 series, I have already taken one class on the Unacademy learners app, and there under the special class CA audit, inter audit, Mahasanghram 1 करके lecture है on that 700 series is completely for the new syllabus as well as the old syllabus already uploaded over there. Make sure that you're watching that lecture, and if you think that the lecture was good, do give the feedback at that point of time. ठीक है, वहां पे जाके follow करो and you will automatically start getting the intimations relating to my special classes and YouTube classes. Right, everyone? Thank you so much, Prajwal. Thank you so much. So make sure that no compromise with your advanced accounts. If you can watch, do watch it tomorrow. I have to take it because my schedule is fixed. So if you can't watch, don't worry. This video will be available on this channel, which you can watch at the later stage. Okay, guys. So for the next 3-4 days, I'm going to be there with you both on Unacademy app as well as at the YouTube session. Clear, everyone? Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you so much. It was lovely teaching you. Thanks for lending your patient ears today, everyone. I'll borrow it again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone. All the very best. Bye.